Hey guys, welcome to the live pre-show for the 1 year anniversary tonight. We have a premiere episode coming up tonight, and it's going to be a big one. For you, those of you who missed the last live stream, we live streamed from out in the woods last round, and we started a new bushcraft build out there. I'm just working on some of the finer details now. Make sure everything gets out. So we have a huge show tonight as far as our anniversary episode goes. There's going to be a lot of content to it that you didn't get to see in the live stream from the woods. So that's going to kick off at 8 o'clock. Around 8:30, we're going to go ahead and launch it as a premiere. So the premiere link will be available, and that secondary chat will be up. But for right now, we're just kind of hanging out, warming up for the show. Wanted to get in touch with everybody, see how y'all were doing, and get our links out. So that's what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm inside my vault. This is my treasure room where I keep all of my the things I've gathered up over the years, being out in the wilderness and all of my adventures. I've shown this room before. For those of you who haven't seen it, you can go back to the channel and see it. You guys have to bear with me here. I'm working over social media, getting our links and stuff out. If you could, please like and share it. Hey, David. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Like I said, we're just warming up here. The premiere episode kicks off at 8 o'clock. So this is a little bit of a preview of what's going to be coming up. We're just getting our links out on social media right now, so other folks know that we're going to be going into the premiere episode. We'll have the live chat with the premiere episode. Now, with the premiere, the way that I got it set up is we're going to have a recap of the previous year, everything since day one. After that recap, then we go right into the episode where we find us a new place to build a new camp. This area that I scouted out, I'd never been in the woods before, had no idea what was in there or what we were going to run into, the kind of terrain I was going to run into. I didn't know anything. I went in there with a pack of gear, and whenever I started building the site, I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and live stream this. I had a signal available to me. I had an extra battery pack with me. So I set up for the live stream, and I figured there is trees in the woods. I'm not in the woods right now. Right now I'm at home. This is my house. Every once in a while I stream from here. Tonight I'm streaming from here just because we're going into the premiere episode of the channel now. The episode is already uploaded to the channel. It will be releasing as a premiere. We're going to have that set up about 7:30. The premiere window will open up, and you'll be able to go over there and watch the premiere with me, and I'll be able to talk to you live. Hey Les, thanks for coming. I did tighten security around the channel for this premiere. We do have a lot of content rolling out tonight. We have, I think there's 11 videos total that's going to be released over the next 3 hours. As the channel has grown over the past year, I've met a lot of great people, a lot of people that support the channel, and they help. Hey Rich, glad you could make it. A lot of people that support the channel, but whenever your channel grows, especially as fast as mine has, not only do you get loyal followers, but you get loyal trolls. And I'm having trouble with a couple of my trolls right now, so I went ahead and tightened security around the channel a little bit, just to keep the community around the channel safe. I don't want anybody getting harassed or anything like that just because somebody's got it out for me. I don't want them coming after my subscribers and, harassing you guys. So we tightened security for the premiere. Security's probably going to be tight for the next couple of days until that troll finds out that he really don't have the power that he thinks he does. Aside from that, getting into tonight's premiere episode, once again, I'll run this down for you. We're going to have a recap of the previous year, everything that we've accomplished over the previous year. That includes some of our adventures, the wiki up build. Uh, awesome, got tomorrow night off. That's good. Uh, so we'll go from the recap straight in to the main episode, the episode that I filmed while I was live streaming. So I was live streaming from the new site at the same time I was filming tonight's premiere episode. Now what you'll see in the premiere is me scouting the area out. We found the location that we wanted to build our new bushcraft shelter at. We explore the woods a little bit, and there's some details about this location that is mysterious. And I have yet to research into to look into it, but I found some evidence out there of a previous settlement, what looks to be an old homestead. The only thing that's left right now is the foundation, and there's a stone column out there. That stone column could be anything. It could have been a hand pump well or anything like that. Yeah, it could be Indian burial. But I did find the remnants of a stone foundation out there. It's just a square of stones, and there's nothing inside it. There's no other evidence, but nature doesn't lay the stones out like that. And these are stones from the creek bed, so they were just using the stones readily available there. But this could be from the late 1800s. I'm betting it was an old homestead settlement, and it just got flooded out or it died out or something like that. But we do have that going on in the area. I did go back out last night, and as I was getting down to camp, I didn't do any building or anything like that. If I'm building on the campsite or on the new bushcraft shelter, that will be streamed live. Anytime that I'm out there filming this or working on the bushcraft shelter itself, I will be live streaming from the woods. I went out there last night because I just wanted to, yeah, metal detector would be awesome. That's a great suggestion, Liz. I went out there last night because I wanted to scout the woods. Again, I'd never been in this woods before. Whenever I went out there and filmed tonight's premiere episode, I really didn't dive real deep into it and explore. So I went out last night on a little scouting trip. I ran into a bunch of deer, ran into some wild turkeys. We retrieved trail cam footage, which will be released tonight. The deer, a couple of raccoons, and what looks to be a possum came up within the first night of us setting a trail cam up at this new site. If you go back and you watch that live stream, I showed how I set up that trail cam and how I set up the site and how I brought them in so fast. We do have a couple of bucks out there that still have their racks on them. So we got a possibility of finding some sheds out there. I did go up and check on HB and his herd too, and we still got a buck up there that still got his rack on him. But the racks are so old right now, they're just bleach white on top of their head. They look like ghost racks. So we do have an opportunity to get out and shed hunt and track some new deer down. But while I was out there, I did run across a yearling that didn't make it. Now she wasn't laying there whenever I was building the framework for the new bushcraft shelter. Whenever I went out last night, she was laying about 50 yards from the shelter, and it looked like she passed away from malnutrition, probably died in her sleep. But that is going to be on next week's episode, so anybody that's squeamish, I went ahead and put a warning in that episode that we do have an animal down in this episode. I did take care of her. I buried her. I wasn't going to let her just lay there. So I got her covered up and gave her a decent resting place. Aside from my past as being a hunter, I don't like seeing whitetails suffer like that. And you guys that have watched the series so far, you know that I like taking care of them throughout the year. I'm all about conservation. I'm all about, taking them out treats and, being respectful to them. Whenever I came across the yearling who didn't make it through the winter, I felt kind of bad that I didn't make it to this particular forest and help take care of her and get her through the winter before she passed away. But there could have been a lot of factors in there. She could have had a disease, she could have had parasites or anything like that was just causing her to be so malnutrition. But like I said, we went ahead and took care of her, but that will show up on next week's episode. So, and I did put out a warning for that. That does not show up in tonight's premiere episode. Tonight's premiere episode, we are breaking ground on the new Bushcraft shelter, and it is a big bitch, let me tell you. It's going to be a lot of work. We're going to put as much time into it as we can, but we have all spring and summer to work on this, so we're not going to kill ourselves doing it. Probably go out for, you know, weekend, one day a weekend or something like that, and work on it. We'll see how fast we can get it up. You guys can join me for the live streams and watch me build a thing firsthand. You'll get a real-time experience of what it's like building a bushcraft shelter, rather than seeing it in an edited video. And while I'm out there building the shelter, anybody that's got any feedback or anything like that, any suggestions or something that you would like to see me build while I'm out there, we can live chat while I'm doing the build, and we'll see if we can get it worked in. I think that'll be a good time for all of us. It would be like this new camp for this new year is a community effort. So anybody that's got any insights or input as far as building the structure goes or setting up the camp, more than welcome to toss out some ideas. I'll listen to you, respect your suggestions, and try to take them to heart. See if we can get them worked in. We're gonna go with this stream till about 7:45. That'll give us about 15 minutes to get reset and go ahead and launch the premiere window. Like I said, it's a great show tonight. I'm really excited. I'm really proud of how this particular episode turned out. I put a lot of extra work into this episode to make it a good premiere. So everybody that does join in to watch the premiere with me tonight and get into that live chat that goes along with the premiere episode, I think you'll have a good time there. A lot of things to cover in the episode, and you guys actually get to see the live stream happening as it was happening. Yeah, just there's just so much to cover. Over the past year, we have released over 400 videos on the channel. We've had a lot of people come in and help support the channel. A lot of my views come from my supporters. Hello, Tom. From other sites, or they have their other channels. They're more established than I was. I got in touch with most of those people within the 3 months before the channel premiered. We got all of our copyright permissions and everything that was necessary to use their content on the channel. And without that team effort, without the community coming together and supporting the Huntsman series the way that they did, we would have never grown the way that we've grown over the past year. I mean, we're pushing 1.5 million views. We got enough watch time minutes to add up to 10 years worth of time. So the YouTube community, all of the views that we got in, the watch time minutes add up to 10 years worth of view time in 1 year. That just doesn't normally happen, but it happened to us, and I really appreciate everybody out there who's tagged along with me on this sort of ragtag journey, where I got nothing scripted and nothing planned, that we just sort of dive into it, and whatever happens, happens. That's our rule. I've had people that's been with me from the beginning. I've had guys and gals out there who basically started off at the exact same time that I did, and I'm trying to support them as I grow. But the channel's growing incredibly fast. I get so many comments every day that it's hard to keep up with and respond to everybody. I try to do that as best I can, but yeah, I think I'm slacking in that area a little bit too, and I apologize for that. It's going to pick up again with this next year. Like I said, just tonight we have 10 new videos coming out just tonight within the next 3 hours, including tonight's premiere. Then I get to go back to filming 1 day a week, and we'll do the live stream, so things they're not as tense for me. It's not as stressful as far as maintaining the channel. Our regular episodes will still air Friday nights at 8. The live streams will happen on the weekends as I go out to work on the new Bushcraft camp. So I hope you guys will be able to join me for those live streams out at the camp and get involved with that project. It's a huge project, and we got a lot revolving around that camp. whenever I set up a camp, it tends to be sort of a home base, and from there we go on a lot of adventures. We just spiral out from that base and explore the world around us. With spring and summer coming, you guys are going to see it tonight. You can sort of get a vision in your head. When you see this new forest that I'm in, it looks like a Hollywood movie set. Yeah, live streaming while we're building. I keep having this thought pop into my head that I want to give everybody a realistic perspective of what I'm going through. Like if I'm out there hiking through rough terrain and it's winding me or my heart feels like it's fixing to fly out of my chest, I want to relay that to you. I want you to know that this sucks. Whenever I'm out there for overnighters, I live stream whenever I'm doing my overnighters, and I could be freezing my ass off. I will tell you, I'm freezing my ass off. I will tell you, this sucks. So, with the Bushcraft build, there's a lot of huge channels that really get a lot of views with their builds, but they can't do it live streaming. They don't have the ability. I do. So, I'm taking just a regular Bushcraft build, and I'm stepping up the game a little bit. I'm going to live stream that build. I want to interact with subscribers during the build, because there might be somebody out there who has more experience at this than I do, or they have an idea, or they see something that I don't see. So you guys can be directly involved with the project. This isn't just my Bushcraft build. Yeah, when my stash froze up. Yeah, that was during the polar vortex. I went out on a night hike during the polar vortex with no gear, and my lights were freezing up. I had ice forming in my mustache. It was a bad night. But yeah, as far as live streaming the Bushcraft build, I think that was a kind of a natural evolution. And it should be a natural evolution for Bushcrafters who have the ability to live stream from the wilderness. We did the Wiki Up build, but that's all processed, edited, sterilized video. And it went up in 30 seconds of the episode. I went out, I put the frame up, slapped the damn thing together, and there it was. Now that Wiki Up has lasted without any maintenance for the entire winter. She's a beast. But we've been there so many times. Yeah, I was wondering if I was going to make it there for a minute too. Whenever I was doing that polar vortex night hike, the one thing that hurt me the most was my fingertips was freezing up. It was a bad situation, and I could have got in an even worse situation. But we made it out okay. But like I was saying there, as far as the Wiki Up goes, we've seen that site. New Year, it was the time to move on to a new area, do a new build. We will be going back to HBN as Herd. We will be going back to the Wiki Up. We will be doing this new Bushcraft build. What we got right here is a whole world that's going on. I'm building an entire world, not just one camp, but all these little satellite camps around my area. And the map of the Huntsman series just keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. Our world and our ability to film in all of these different locations is just growing and growing and growing. So if we want to go to the Wiki Up, we can go to the Wiki Up. If we want to go to the new build site, we can go to the new build site. It's all right there and waiting for us. So we're not just building a channel here. We're building an entire world of all these little dots on the map where our campsites are at. We have options that way. And it's kind of like building movie sets in a way. I build these camps and I build them to last, so I can go back to them, or I can go build a new one. Whatever set I decide to go to, you guys are always going to see something different. The channel is always going to be fresh and new. You don't know where I'm going to be from one minute to the next. Hey, Lena. I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging out here. We're just doing this quick little live pre-show chat before our premiere tonight. We have a premiere episode coming up. In a few minutes, I'm going to be launching that window as a premiere, so we'll be able to go over there and watch tonight's 1-year anniversary special together. Yeah, the Game of Thrones. I can't wait for that last season to come up, even though it's a short season. Yeah, that is a possibility. I'm sure, because there's a lot of people that hike in this area. I'm sure people have come across my campsites, and I've come across other people's campsites. Just across the river from the Wiki up, we got another couple of guys down there that have their own bushcraft shelter set up. And I was respectful of their space. They've obviously, I'm sure they've run into mine. It's just a matter of mutual respect. I don't go mess with their stuff. They don't go mess with mine. And I've even left them gifts at their site before. I left them cordage and some kindling, things like that. Just left it there, and didn't expect anything in return. That if you come across another guy's site, it's just a nice thing to do. Uh, but yeah, well, there are other guys out there that are doing the wilderness thing, and they're building shelters just like I am. And every once in a while, I will run into those guys. Just like whenever I'm out shed hunting, I'll run into another shed hunter. Uh, there's nothing territorial about it. Hey NYZ, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Just doing a quick live show before tonight's premiere episode. It'll be the first episode of the new year for the channel. Today's our birthday, as far as the channel goes. It was this day last year that we released our premiere episode that we kicked off the series. And I thought it appropriate that every year, on this day, since this is the day that we launched the series, we'd have something special planned out. So I kicked it in the ass and upped the game on tonight's premiere episode. We're releasing the episode tonight instead of our regular Friday night time. Normally the show airs Friday night at 8. Since March 20th is March fucking 20th, no matter what day of week it is, we're releasing it tonight. So you get this week's episode 2 days early, just because it's the channel's birthday. So we got about 30, 40 more minutes yet before for the premiere episode. Still going to try to work over social media a little bit, make sure that our links are out and everybody is getting notified that we have the premiere tonight. If you guys could, share this, hit that thumbs up, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, and then whenever we get over to the premiere site and get our seats there, we'll do that again. It's just about networking, guys. Just about, if you guys enjoy the show, invite your friends. They can come and see. They don't have to subscribe. They can still come and watch the premiere with the rest of us. I really appreciate the growth that I've gotten with my channel over the past year, but I'm not too big on the numbers. I don't play the numbers all that much. I appreciate all the subscribers that I got. I can't believe I got that many subscribers within a year, but that's what happened. It just worked that way. I have a couple of friends, really, and they're really great outdoorsmen, really good bushcrafters who started off just about the same time I did, and their channels haven't gone over yet. And they really deserve more attention than I do, because y'all watch my series, you know that I'm kind of a dick. So there are more PG-13 channels out there, more target-oriented channels out there than mine. I'm really just random. I'm just going off the rails all the damn time. But that's just what sets me apart too. I think that's what made the channel go over, but I also think that that's what earned me my trolls, because I got a couple of trolls out there who are just diehard. I'm surprised I don't have a thumbs down on this live stream right now. And oh yeah, we're drinking bourbon tonight because it's the anniversary. Yeah, every time I release a video, I get this one thumbs down. And I think the little dumb bastard went out and made some alternate accounts so he can give me more than one, because I was getting disappointed with just one thumbs down anyway. But if he comes along to give me a thumbs down, he automatically gave me a view, and the thumbs down don't matter to the algorithm. It just shows activity on the video, so I'm all for that too. And then I went and got me another troll a few days ago, and I had to deal with him. Give me a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a technical difficulty there. My wife, I'm actually using my wife's iPhone. A couple weeks back, I dropped my phone in the woods uh, during a storm. I was tracking some wild turkeys, and so I'm tracking these turkeys, right? And I had a turkey call on my iPhone, and I was calling them in a little bit closer to get them on film. And as I got up to follow them, my iPhone came out of my clip, dropped in the woods during a windstorm, and I wasn't able to find it. I've been back there a dozen fucking times and I ain't found it yet. Pissed me off. But ever since then, until I can get another iPhone to replace the one that I lost out there in the woods, I've been using my wife's iPhone, and she keeps it in a case, and she keeps all her little cards and shit in the case too. She needed a card out of her case, so that's what that little hiccup there was. Whenever Courtney tells me to do something, I try not to argue with her. You want a double shot? I got a little bit left in there. I've been hitting this bottle pretty. That was a big one, honey. Okay, how many of you out there who have been in the live stream super chats and seen something like that? Thank you, sweetheart. I don't even know what to say to that. Jefferson, hey, do you honestly think that I've been doing the Huntsman slides that much? That is a huge donation, isn't it, David? That's amazing. Oh, wow. And see, I don't think that, I don't think we can sum that up any. Yeah, yeah, get a shot, Rich. This one's for you, buddy. You know, whenever it comes to court, she's supported me through so much shit over the years. Before I started the Huntsman series, I did a different series. Oh, I like Jaeger too. I tell you, we might have to get us a bottle of Jaeger, Rich, just for the Bushcraft build. That would be good to have out there on the build. Before I started the Huntsman series, I filmed another series. Before I filmed that series, I was on forums doing writing, and been with me 10+ years now, and she supported me in everything I've ever done, and this is no different. And the Huntsman series is a little bit more taxing on her because it does keep me away from home. We both work our asses off. Normally, when we get home during the weekdays, we're too exhausted to do much anything. You'll see me get home after work and go out there hiking. And I gotta be honest with you guys, when I'm out there hiking after work, whether it's a live stream or if I'm just doing an after work thing, and I'll mention it in the video, I am fucking beat up and exhausted. Yeah, the Huntsman truck. I cannot wait to get that truck series kicked off too. That's a goal. That's a big goal for this year, is to get the Huntsman truck series kicked off and up and running. We're gonna get us a 4x4 truck, deck it out, and design it around the channel. So that's what's gonna happen with the truck series. You guys will see me out in the back rigging up this truck Huntsman style, and it'll be kind of a bushcraft survival type based truck. Also a lot of hunting, camo, and that kind of shit going into it. Ice cold Jaeger. Man. Here I am drinking Maker's Mark. But Maker's Mark is good bourbon, you gotta admit. Alright, we got a half an hour until our premiere. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch the premiere window. So those who don't get involved here at the live pre-show have an opportunity to get notified that the premiere is going to be coming up at 8 o'clock. So if you guys do get notified, you can hang out with me here. We're just opening up this window to send out the notification about a half an hour early, so folks have time to get in there and get their seats. Hey, happy trails. Nice to see you. Yep. We're a year old. Wasn't born yesterday. I was actually born today, last year. All right, so we should have our. Anybody who's got the bell icon wrong should be getting a notification for the premiere window. The premiere will kick off in 30 minutes. So that's what's happening there, guys. Um, Thank you guys for stopping by here. Knob Creek. Hey, David. I went to I've been at my company for just over a year, and I went to my company's Christmas party. And we get to this fancy ass restaurant, right? And this restaurant had like 10 items on their menu. It was that fancy. And they give us these 2 tickets for drinks. I go up to the bar, and the only bourbon they had was Knob Creek. So I put my ticket down on the counter, and the bartender's like, "What do you want?" And I said, "Just give me the bourbon." So she pours me this tall glass of bourbon, no ice or anything like that. I grab it and I go sit down at my table. The president of the company just comes straight over and sits down with me because he has never had an employee. In 40 years of running this company, he's never had an employee just drink straight bourbon like I do. And he does. So me and the president of my company sat there during the work Christmas party, drinking bourbon together, talking bourbon together, talking outdoors and hunting and all of that stuff, and everybody was just looking at me like I was kissing the boss's ass. And nope, we just had a commonality. We both like our bourbon neat. Ugh. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have to get us another bottle. We done tapped out all over a glass of bourbon. And he actually, ever since that Christmas party, he comes out on the floor and talks to me at least once a day. Comes out and asks me how I'm doing. I mean, we just got this. He just knows where I came from, and he kind of actually had the same childhood. Of course, he's moved to the city since, started his own business, doing a hell of a lot better in life than I am. But we had the same kind of dirt and grime, blood and guts upbringing. So it was rare for him to find another fucking cowboy in this area. Yep. Yeah, it's good to have that relationship. Whenever I go into a company, though, I go in from the perspective that I don't work for you, I work with you, and he respects that approach that I have. It's worked out in my favor too. My first year with the company, I got promoted 4 times, and I'm due for another. Oh, busy night tonight, guys. Busy night. 25 minutes until the premiere kicks off. That's all set and ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start shooting out the links for that episode. So not everybody gets that bell. Silent Wolf, hey, it's great to see you. I was just checking out some of your stuff earlier tonight. Yeah, we're just getting the links out for the premiere now. We got 25 minutes before that kicks off, and I will get to watch that premiere with you. We'll be over there in the live chat, and get to watch the show together. So you guys can give your direct feedback as we're watching the episode together. I always enjoy the interactions we have. I don't do too many premieres. I think it's overused. Whenever I do it, I try to go all out, just like I am tonight. Hey, it's good. It's good to get to know your employer on a personal level. If you get in that forum, you don't want to do it on the floor, but you can do it at the company Christmas party whenever he's not your boss. He's just another guy, And I think it's important to remember that they sort of have this authority over you, or if they think they have authority over you, but you're there voluntarily. They're paying you. Basically, they're paying you for a service. It's a mutual thing. But outside of the company, outside of work, they're just people. What are you doing?
Get on Wi-Fi.
Oh. Hey guys, everybody say hello to Courtney.
Alright, I'm out.
She doesn't like being in front of the camera. She gets really shy.
Alright, they asked for it though. They wanted to see it.
You got the wife in front of the camera. You guys pulled off a fucking miracle right there. Got to see a flash of my wife. Yeah, Courtney is amazing. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do what I do without her support. And if it takes it out of anybody, it takes it out of her, because filming, and you guys know, I mean, you guys who have your own channels up and running, you guys know what kind of time it takes to do this shit. Especially whenever you're doing outdoor stuff, because it's not just filming. You're not just sitting in your bedroom filming a daily vlog. You know, there's a lot of work involved into it, and it's really physical and it's really taxing. It takes it out of our asses every single time we go out. There ain't no joke about that. And, you know, Court stays home a lot because I'm out there in the woods wandering around or following the deer or, you know, filming an episode. I couldn't do what I do if she wasn't as strong as she was, because if she ever told me, you know, I can't handle this, you need to quit, that'd be the end of the Huntsman series, you know. Family first. Yeah, Silent Wolf, I completely understand. Um, yeah, it's hard on your family whenever you're doing this, especially if you want to be successful, because of the time you got to put into it. Just like this package that I put together tonight, I worked on this package for 2 weeks, and that wasn't including going out there building the damn thing, and the live streams, and you know, putting it all together with the metadata, the tags, everything. You guys know the workload. Running a YouTube channel is no joke. If you wanted to be successful. Now, if you're just doing it as a hobby, great. And I am doing it as a hobby. This ain't my main source of income at all. This ain't my career. I'm not trying to be a YouTube entrepreneur or anything like that. I love my job, and I really worked hard to get up in the company as far as I have, and to earn the respect that I have with my day job. But yeah, the YouTube side gig, that's work too. I'm basically working 2 jobs. There are times where I go to the day job, I come back home, I drop Courtney off, and I'm out there filming, and I'm basically working 17, 18-hour days to push this channel the way that I've pushed it. Hey, Courtney, I think they'd love to see you, sweetheart. So, is she always in the next room? She don't like being around me that much. Oh yeah, she'd love it at an overnighter with me. Maybe after, if she sees this new site, maybe she'll be a little bit more comfortable out there, because this new build that you guys are going to see in tonight's premiere, for those of you who didn't see it in the live stream where we broke ground on it, it's a cabin. It's a big shelter. And we're actually going to be putting a loft in this one too, I think. This bushcraft shelter is going to have a loft in it, or at least an upper storage area in the peak. Dun 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 dun. Going to get invaded by my wife. She'll probably get lost out there, and instead of tracking a whitetail, I have to be tracking her ass down. Alright guys, we got 20 minutes into the premiere episode. Like I said, tonight's premiere is going to be a big show. We're going to recap the previous year, and then we're going to go right into this new campsite, this new build, and you guys will... We'll do, Silent Wolf. I'll tell you what, after the premiere, about we're going to say about 9 o'clock, I'll get in touch with you. You could message me on Twitter. I also have a Facebook page. You can check out Huntsman Outdoors on Facebook. That's the official page for the channel. Just hit any of the media links. You can message me privately, or if you check on the channel there, you can send me an email. If you need any feedback, I'd be more than happy to help any of you out best I can. Yeah, if you guys reach me on Facebook or Twitter or Gmail or any of the social media links, you guys need help with anything, advice, you want me to give you a shout out in an episode, see if we can get you some more views and subscribers, I'm more than happy to network it with y'all. Jesus Christ, y'all, boosted me up as high as you did throughout the past year. It, I feel obligated to help you out any way that I could. So if there's anything that I can do for anybody that's out there supporting my channel, sharing these links, sharing the videos, just let me know. All you gotta do is say something. If you don't say anything, I don't know. So yeah, get in touch with me. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can private message me anywhere. All of those links are up on the channel homepage. Oh, guys, I'm excited about this premiere to roll out tonight. Now, after the premiere, those of you who have the bell icon rung on my channel, a lot of videos are going to be rolling out tonight. We got a lot of content rolling out as far as our 1-year anniversary package goes. It's not just this live stream. It's not just the premiere episode, which is it's a little bit longer than my normal episodes. Not too long. But we're going to have that live chat where we can all interact and you guys can see the new campsite, the new forest, and some of the details that we didn't get to show on the live stream. We can all hang out and watch the show together tonight, which is rare for my channel. I don't do that too often. But I'm excited for you guys to see it. I think you'll enjoy the episode. I think it's really well put together. I outdid myself with this one. And we'll leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger because when we went out there, we live streamed this Bushcraft build. We just broke ground on it. We just got the frame up, and I have not touched that build since. You guys are gonna be right there along with me from the time I put the saw down, on wood to the time we wrap it up for the day. You guys can hang out with me and give me your feedback. I'll try to give you different perspectives of the camp and all of that. What am I using to stream? An iPhone. I got. I'll show you my setup here real quick. You bear with me because it's gonna get a little shaky. No, I'm just download the iPhone app or the YouTube app, and you have the option to stream right from your iPhone. So I just got the computer over here, so I can keep an eye on the chat window and I can share links and things like that. It's easier to share the links from my laptop than it is through the iPhone, and that's just me. Other guys they do all of their stuff on iPhone. So yeah, if you guys want to look around the room there real quick, yeah. All the Huntsman stuff. But yeah, I'm just streaming on an iPhone. Yes, right off of YouTube. If you go to the app, the app is laid out just like your channel on a computer. You'll see the little camcorder up there, and you just use that. You just hit that. It gives you the option to go live. The only other suggestion I have, whenever you do go live, make sure that you go public because the default setting is private. So make sure that it's public so people can find your live stream. And then down here at the bottom of the screen, there'll be 4 different icons. You got an icon to reverse your camera. If you're streaming on a smartphone, you can reverse your camera. You got your chat window icon. You might want to make sure that your chat window icon is on live chat so you can see everybody's comments and not just top comments. You got a photo filter. And here, just for shits and giggles, play with these filters. You see how it's changing colors there? That's just different filters that's available on the iPhone. Once the filter is done, there, different filter. Yeah, see now, the big thing with my channel is I need a new camera. My camera has a lens scratch. That's that blur that you guys always see in my videos. Is that damn lens scratch. I had dropped the camera down a cliff one time, and it scratched the lens, and it's just been there ever since. I haven't been able to afford a new camera. And the audio is shit. If the wind's blowing, it blows right over those tiny little holes there at the top, and it just kills the audio. So yeah, I need a new camera. Streaming on an iPhone is a blessing. But as far as upgrades for the channel, a camera is what I really need. Yeah, Yeah. I said that early on in the series too. That lens scratch is like my fingerprint on the video. There's always that blur right there at the center of the screen. It's subtle most of the time, unless the light hits it just right. But yeah, that's been my signature this past year is that damn lens scratch. Gee, Rich. Bushcraft Connection over on Facebook is a great group. It's a great place to network. You guys can go check it out. Bushcraft Connection over on Facebook. There are a lot of bushcrafting groups over on Facebook. Some of them are a little more anal than others. They don't want you networking and actually teaming up together for whatever reason. It's just a power trip. But Rich's group over there, Bushcraft Connection, awesome place to network. Great people and great supporters in that group. Definitely go check it out. The other group that I recommend all the time is Deep Woods Craft and Survival. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's always good to have that too. Oh, guys, we're about 12 minutes from the premiere episode. Uh, we're going to go ahead and wrap this live stream up now. That gives everybody time. Hey, Hike and Deep, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And as always, I'll continue to support you however far this damn YouTube thing takes us. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream, guys. We're going to wrap up the live stream so everybody has a chance to go over and settle into the premiere. If you did not get a notification for where the premiere is located, the link to the premiere episode, tonight's premiere episode, it's available on the channel homepage right now. So you can go over to the channel homepage right now and click on that thumbnail and set the reminder for the premiere. It's going to happen. The premiere happens in about 12 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and wrap the live stream up. And everybody can settle in for the premiere. If you haven't hit the bell icon, just go to the home page of the Huntsman channel and you can join into the premiere episode there. We'll go ahead and pick up our live chat over there. You won't be seeing my ugly mud. We'll just talk in the chat window. We can all watch the episode together. So everybody's got about 11 minutes. Go grab your popcorn, grab your beer, grab your bourbon, take a pee. Get on over and watch the premiere tonight with me, okay? Thank you guys for all tuning into the live stream. I really appreciate it. The next live stream that we have, we will be out at the camp working on the bushcraft build, so you guys can have a direct influence on the next Huntsman bushcraft camp. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope to see you over at the premiere, and I'll talk to you in that chat window over there, okay? I'll see y'all guys right over next door.